My name is Meredith Wallace, and I am the principal at Murray-LaSaine Montessori. In Frederick, Maryland, where I moved from, there were 2 charter Montessori schools, and they had both just hired a principal. And so I kind of felt like I was ready for that next step, and searching for a position, I saw this listing for Murray-LaSaine Montessori, did some Googling, and I knew that that was kind of the next thing for me. So I definitely feel like this was the right move for all kinds of reasons, and you never know why you land in a place, but sometimes as the years unfold you realize why. But of course I've also fallen in love with the people here and with James Island. I think Charleston is a really great place to work and I feel at home. We've all had jobs that are painful to get up for every morning, and there are some tough days here, but I have never dreaded coming to work one time. And so every day it's up and at 'em and let's do this. It's always the people. It's the kids, it's the parents, it's this team that is here in this building. And I think that's a great thing about being an administrator. You get to work with all stakeholders all the time, and that is what keeps bringing me back. It's always the people and my commitment to this work, my commitment to public Montessori, and being able to bring this to families that may or may not ever have that opportunity to have a Montessori education for their children. And we have other Montessori schools in our district. It's a huge investment, and I appreciate that Charleston is willing to invest in public Montessori, and so that's huge to be part of this in this district. The people that are here, the kids that are here, they start at 3, and I get to watch them grow up and become 8th graders. That is incredible, and so becoming part of their lives in a very big way, keeping these babies safe every day, growing them as learners, keeping them safe, letting them become who they are and who they're meant to be, that's just the most incredible experience. My own kids were here, so I believe in this. I believe in this little school. I'm a fan of small schools. I know everybody's name. This is my place.
There's a lot of things that Meredith does that not many people know about, and she doesn't tell a lot of people about, like, she doesn't boast about her kindness and her generosity. One of the things that she does that's visible but not that visible is that every year she sends out a Google form to ask us about someone who's impacted our lives as teachers. And she sends them a personalized note thanking them for their role in our career, which I did 2 years ago, and my student teaching mentor got the letter and was like, wow, like that's amazing that she would take the time to write a letter to thank me for my role in your life.
I think that she sees the whole child. You know, she sees their academic, she also sees their social emotional needs, she sees where they're coming from, like their family life and where they're coming from. She sees all of their needs, and I think that that's essential to Montessori education.
Principal Wallace. She keeps work going on, and she keeps track of people that doing work by helping me be a better student and listening well to see what she says to help us.
She's just generally really sweet. She cares about everyone, no matter who they are, and she'll go out of her way to help people and just to make sure that they're happy and healthy in their school environment, and she wants to make this school the best it can be.
Kids feel safe coming into this building. They know they're known, they're seen. We do know them, we know their families, we know the challenges they're facing on a really deep level. And some of that is simply because we are smaller, so it's possible to know everybody and to know a lot about them. But it also means from year to year, we can keep support going or change it up if we need to. And that's one advantage to starting with 3-year-olds and being able to see them through to 8th grade.
So without further ado, I introduce to you the Yale Whipping Booths.
Sometimes the only place you're going to be exposed to something is in school, and so if I can bring something to our school for our kids and also something that I love, like the Whipping Poofs, I'm totally going to do it. And so again, I can model for staff what it means to, sure, make the phone call, see if they can come. Yeah, bring in birds of prey. Let's have owls flying around the cafeteria. Let's do these things because this is what a kid is going to remember.